What is the greatest common factor of 12 and 48? So there's two ways we can do this. We can use our factor table, or we can start with the largest number and work our way down. So let's do both. 16 is the largest number. Does 16 go into 12? No. 12 is the second largest number. Does 12 go into 12? Yes. Does 12 go into 48? It does, 4 times. If we didn't want to do it this way, we could also do it using the factor table. So 12 and 48. 12. The largest number that goes into 12 is 12, and then it's 6. So let's see if 48 has either of those numbers. Well, it has 12. Therefore, 12 is the greatest common factor. 35 and 42. Let's start with the biggest. 14. 14 doesn't go into either one of those, so that cannot be an answer. 7. 7 goes into 35 5 times, and it goes into 42 6 times. So that would be the correct answer. But if we wanted to use our table, 35 and 42, if we look at 35, we always start with the smallest number. 35 and 7 are the two largest factors. So let's go to 42 and see if it has either of those. It has no 35, but it does have 7. So that's another way of discovering the answer. What are the factors of 25? Well, I know that 1 is a factor, 2 is not, so I'm going to cross that out. And then I'm going to look at the other ones. Well, I know 25 needs to be in there because 25 goes into 25, so that can't be an answer. The difference between these two is that this one has a 5. 5 goes into 25. Therefore, this has to be the answer. List the factors of 12. Well, 1 goes in, 2 goes in, 3, 4, 6, and 12. So this seems right. This is wrong because of 5. This is wrong because it doesn't have enough numbers, and neither does this. So A is the correct answer. What are the greatest common factors of 8 and 24? Well, the biggest number we can start with is 8 because obviously 24 doesn't go into 8. 8 goes into 8 1 time, and it goes into 24 3 times. So that is the correct answer. If we wanted to use our factor table, we could go to 8, which is here, 1, 2, 4, 8, and then 24, which is here, and we see that they have 8 in common as their largest number. GCF means greatest common factor. A factor of 14 would be 7. 15 and 36, the answer would have been 3. 50 and 100, well, I know 50 goes into 100 2 times, and it goes into itself. So 50 would be the correct answer. 16 and 18, so let's try our method again. So let's start with the biggest number. Does 8 go into 18? Nope. Second biggest number is 6. Does 6 go into 16? Nope. So third biggest number, 4. 4 goes into 16, but not 18. Therefore, 2 would have had to have been the correct answer. We could also have used our factor sheet. So here's 16's numbers, right? 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. So again, 2 is the only number besides 1 that they have in common. 8 and 20, 10. We can't start with 10 because it's bigger than 8. So then we go to 8. Does 8 go? 8 goes into 8, but it doesn't go into 20 evenly. 4 goes into 8, and it goes into 20 evenly. So 4 would have been the correct answer. 12 and 28. Let's start with the biggest number. 6 does not go into 28. 4 goes into 12 3 times and into 28 7 times. But if we wanted to use our factor table, 12 is here. 28 is down here. So, oops. So if we're looking over here and here, 12 is not one of them. 28 is not one of them. 14 is too big. 7 doesn't go in. 4 is the first number they have in common. $15 and $35, the answer would be 5. 18 and 24, well, we can't do 9. 9 doesn't go into 24. 8 doesn't go into 18. 6 goes into both. But again, if we went to our table, 18 and 24, we have 18, we have 24. So they don't have 24 or 18 in common. They don't have 12 or 9 in common. They don't have 8 or 6 in common. Oh, they do have 6. There it is. So 6 is the first largest number they have in common. $14 and $22. So if we go over here again, 14, 22. So obviously not 22 or 11 or 14 or 7. So 2 is the first biggest number they have in common. $24 and $30. So not 24, not 30, not 15, not 12, not 10, not 8, but they do have 6 in common. $16 and $24. Not 24 or 12, not 16, but they have 8. So 8 is the first largest factor. 4 and 16, the answer will be 4, which is not a factor of 9. 1 goes into 9, 3 goes into 9, and 9 goes into 9, so 0 is the correct answer. Is 3 a factor of 12? I know it goes in 4 times, but if we wanted to double check, yes, 3 is a factor of 12 because it's right there.